The MSTR accretive Bitcoin flywheel might not be running as smoothly as it used to. There has been some criticism around the recent buys of Bitcoin from MSTR since they are issuing shares to do so at what is not seen as an accretive fashion. They are selling shares when their market cap is below the holdings of their Bitcoin in value. There is some misinterpretation of facts, perhaps, but a lot of what is happening is future projections based on what is happening now, which is what you have to do when you are evaluating an investment. Looking back into the past can tell you certain things, but you do have to take in information as soon as you get it and project that into the future and understand how likely certain scenarios are to continue to play out. Investing is always supposed to be a future looking thing. So we're going to do that right now. We're going to take a look at some of the information here, and we'll get into the topic of the possibility of MSTR's flywheel spinning in reverse, which would be very bad for common stock shareholders. My name is Forrest Total. I'm a Bitcoin educator, and I help people with one-on-one coaching make sure that they have the best Bitcoin practices for security, multi-sig, node running, mining, anything you need help with Bitcoin related. I am Bitcoin tech support, and you can reach out to me through my website, pathtobitcoin.xyz. One thing I want to get clear before I get going here is you can look back into the history of all of my YouTube videos where I cover MSTR a lot. I've made probably 50 plus videos on MSTR since talking about Bitcoin publicly here on YouTube. And I haven't once actually told people to go buy MSTR. What I do is I bring information forward, I present that information, I give my opinion on that information, and then usually I'll tell people, if this all seems complicated, you should probably just buy Bitcoin and hold Bitcoin, considering if MSTR is successful, their goal is to buy Bitcoin, and Bitcoin will appreciate based on the positive actions of MSTR anyway, and you reduce a lot of counterparty and trust risk by just owning the asset. Regardless of that fact, though, people do think that I'm a shill for MSTR, that I talk it up all the time because I talk about it. And I don't really believe that that's necessarily true. I am positive about MSTR. I personally own some, and I have been very bullish on MSTR, but my personal strategy is much more complicated than other people's. I sell covered calls against this. So this entire time MSTR has gone down, I've been able to acquire a lot of fresh capital in the form of premiums, and I haven't felt the effects of the drawdown nearly as much because of my covered call strategy. So other people, I don't expect everybody to do that, however, and I think that is completely unrealistic, and hence why I don't actually recommend specific trading strategies or investing strategies to people. I just provide information and people can make up their own decisions. So now that that massive pre-ramble is done, let's get into some of the information here. And we'll take a look first at Strategy's website. So don't second guess that your Bitcoin is safe. Get a security audit through a one-on-one session with me and join the school community, the Bitcoin Masters, to meet other Bitcoiners, grow your network, and grow your net worth.